you've met the requirements. You know that you can apply for this certain scholarship. Look at the essay questions. Look at all the questions that they're going to ask you. Some of them are like long essays, and they'll tell you exactly how long it needs to be, exactly what they want you to answer. Try to answer exactly what they're asking you. I mean, it's like writing a thesis paper. And if you're not super confident in your writing, take a writing course, get confident in your writing. Who you are on paper is step one. Step two is you need to show these, like, they're strangers. I mean, who's reading your application? They care, but they're complete strangers. You need to show them who you are. Like, put some real effort into your writing. When you're writing your essays and when you're applying for these scholarships, in my case, I have really good grades. You know, I graduated just recently with just shy of a 4.0. I was very, very close, like a 3.9 something. But I know that that's not the case for everyone. If there's a dip in your grades, like if there's a point where you just didn't do very well in the past, make sure you address that somewhere in your application, in your essay, anywhere where you think you can kind of squeeze that in for a moment. Tell them what was going on in your life. This is advice that one of my teachers gave to me a long time ago. I think I was in high school. When you're initially applying for colleges, like as a high school senior, they always told me, explain why. Tell people what was going on in your life. Like, explain that dip and how you're gonna move forward. And always try to have that increasing, even if your grades fell, try to have an increasing slope. Like, think of that's your goal as you're going through school, because that will help you in the process as well.
So the most important advice I would give to someone who's looking for funding would to really exhaust all your options. I was actually not afraid to talk to people, afraid to apply for things because I didn't feel like I was worthy, but there are people out there that want to support you and they want to give you the money to make an impact. And if I had known that I could go and ask and apply without having any fear, like, just go ahead and do it. And then on top of that, don't be afraid to write something like that's purely from your heart, and like, it needs to be polished and ready to go, but what's gonna really impact your practice as a teacher is your heart for the work that we do, because it does take a lot of effort, it does take a lot of energy and hard work, really, on top of the thinking and so much more. But to be able to write something, craft something that really shows who you are and what you want to do and what you want to accomplish, I think will make you successful in obtaining the funding that you need. And especially with how much need there is, we need extra special people too.